That was the Cape of Good Hope. There's a lighthouse at the top. It's extremely windy, like you can barely stand there for a few minutes. My cap almost got blown away 2 times. It was so windy up there. The views from the top of Cape of Good Hope, as you can see, are just mesmerizing. It's totally worth the experience. But you know what's even better? The route from Simonstown to the Cape of Good Hope is just next level. You can just park your vehicle on the side in between the route, and on both the sides you have mountains, and then over the cliff you can see the beautiful Atlantic Ocean. It's just an incredibly memorable ride for me. If you like riding, then I would definitely recommend that you rent a vehicle, whether a bike or a scooter, and then come to the Cape of Good Hope. Your ride would be incredibly memorable. That I can guarantee. Yesterday, while I was en route from the Scarborough Beach to the Hout Bay, the weather unexpectedly took a turn for the worst. It started raining very heavily and it was becoming unmanageable to ride the scooter. The distance from Scarborough Beach to the Hout Bay is approximately 40 kilometers, and the entire area is mountains. All roads just go through the mountains. Because it's a hilly area, there are very limited spots where I could stop for shelter. In addition to the heavy rain, the wind speed was mind-blowing. My entire scooter was shaking as I was, trying to navigate through the mountainous terrain. As the conditions were turning from bad to outright dangerous, I decided it's best not to visit Hout Bay, and I decided to return to my hostel. As I was riding, I did not have a wind cheater with me or a raincoat with me. I had an umbrella, but that is useless in such kind of weather. And I had to reach my hostel before the sun sets. Otherwise, it would have been very difficult for me to ride in the dark. Hence, even though it was raining very heavily, I had no choice but to strap myself in, make sure my belongings were kept in a secure way, and then I had to grind it through and ride through the heavy rain for the last 2 hours. And yeah, I reached hostel. Thankfully, I am grateful for that. I have been riding bikes and scooters for the last 12-13 years now, and I can definitely tell you that yesterday's ride from Scarborough to my hostel was one of the toughest rides that I have ever undertaken, because it was so dangerous. The wind speed, the heavy rain, no place to stop in between, everything just, but I'm thankful for that. It was a new experience. It tested my riding ability. And now let's continue.